It's February the 28th. I'm Alex here, and today we are going to talk about Elder Scrolls Online and some stuff that I've found out about the game, read about it from the website. You can check it out yourself. I'll leave the link in the description. This is not all like brand new. This is just over time what they've talked about. I've been reading a lot of stuff from their site and things we found out about the game. I could be wrong on some of them. I'm not 100% sure, but this is my take on what I've found out so far. So everything I talk about today is from their site. I'll leave that link. I'll also leave the beta sign up link. You probably want that link. You probably want to sign up for this beta. And there'll be another link there, and I'll talk about it in the video. So starting off, we are going to talk about character development, and this plays a huge role in this game. Everything you do in SO will shape you and affect the world around you. Starting off with the alliances, you do start off in your own separate place depending on the alliance you choose. This will get you ready for when you start fighting for the Empire, when you start trying to get more into the game. This will make you learn the game, like the story, before you get tossed into the middle of everything. I think that's a good idea. It's pretty awesome. And they do have the they've gone with the 3 alliance thing. So there's 3 alliances for working for a common goal, which is taking over the Empire, which is in the center of all the 3 of the alliances. I think it's going to be exciting. As far as choosing an alliance, it's going to be based on story, really. What you believe more, like what you feel more connected to, why they want to take over the Empire. So you are going to get that choice. You're going to get a brief description about it, and you get to choose that way, which I think it's awesome. It makes you a little more connected to it, working for a common goal, having to be around people who have the same kind of ideas as you. So I think it's pretty unique. Given the game mechanics in this game, how your character progresses through the game, how you build your character, everything, it kind of helps you develop your own role as far as what you want to do in the game. So say you're a healer and you make your character, you're like, I want to be a healer, and that's it. And once you start playing, you start thinking, you know what, I also want to kind of do some damage. Maybe I just want to do damage. So all you would have to do is change your weapon, change your passives and your abilities, and you can be more into the damage, spec more for damage. So that's pretty awesome. And vice versa, like say you're a tank. You're a tank-oriented character. And once you start playing, you're like, you know what, how would I get really tanky? Okay, I'm going to go into heavy armor. But then you're also like, you know what, I also have an alternative choice. I can max my health, get max health, and then just change my abilities and passives to be more tanky. And then you can toss on light armor, and you can be a tank with light armor. So that's pretty awesome. I just personally have to see it from my own eyes. I don't think tanking and light armor would be as good as having heavy armor. I could be wrong because I don't know what they're doing in the game yet, right? But it does give you the option, and it gives you the freedom, and that's pretty cool. I love games that give you freedoms and don't make you have to play a certain way once you choose that character. So yeah, that's as much as we know so far about character development. Again, this does give you more freedom than any other game out there. It kind of is like Guild Wars, where you can kind of spec into different things, but Guild Wars, it's kind of limited to, if you want damage, you do damage. If you want tankiness, you're tanky, right? I think this game will kind of be like that too, because you kind of need to do that. You can't have a tank with crazy heals, right? You can't have a tank that does more damage than a DPS class. So I do believe to some extent they won't give you 100% freedom to do that, just because it would be ridiculous, right? And you do have to switch all your passives and your skills if you want to be tanky, or if you want heals, or if you want to do damage. So it does give you kind of the limitations, but I think that is proper. I think that's good. I don't think they should, kind of let you do anything you want, because it would kind of ruin the game, right? As far as inventory, now the inventory is slot based and is pretty much like Oblivion and Skyrim. It also has tabs that allow you to view in specific categories such as weapon or armor. It also gives you more in depth by giving you options to sort by value or most recently picked up. So your inventory is going to be nice and clean. Don't worry about it. For weapons, you can wield a one-handed sword in both hands and dual wield. You can put a shield and one-handed sword in each hand and a sword board. So I don't know if what that means, but it does sound like you can have a shield and a shield and a one-handed on the same hand. If I'm wrong, I could be wrong, but that would be a little crazy. Sounds pretty cool. As well, you can use two-handed swords and two-handed staffs. So that's awesome, and there will be the option to have weapon loadouts, so you can switch between your weapon loadouts. Again, giving you the option to go into damage or to go into the defensive, which is good. I love that. I love that option. As far as the alliances, I'm going to leave you guys a quick little video from their website that talks about these alliances and what their pact is and all that, so you can kind of get more familiar with it before, you know, the game comes out, even though the game's not coming out soon. But I mean, just get familiar with it. And there are 3 alliances, and the first one is the Daggerfall, then there's the Ebonheart, and then there's Alderai Dominion. I don't know if I pronounced that right, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I'll leave that link so you guys can find out about it yourselves. And oh yeah, relating back to the weapons and armor, there is a material system, obviously, where you can, you know, have, like Skyrim, there's all these materials to make armor and weapons. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the quick video. I'll keep updating you guys on the latest. Click like if you found this helpful, and don't forget to subscribe. As always, I'm Alex. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.